This is where the enemy is real, and we don't ignore this. Spiritual attacks are real. In John 10:10, it says that the enemy comes to steal, to kill, and destroy. That's real. Ephesians 6:10 through 18, talks about the armor of God. But in verse 16, let's read that. In addition to all this, take up the shield of faith with which you can extinguish all flaming arrows of the evil one. Flaming arrows of the evil one is spiritual attack. An attack looks like all of a sudden, like it's sudden, it's disruptive, it's often externally triggered, and it feels intrusive. Examples of this would be like sudden, overwhelming accusations or intense fear without clear origin, disproportionate discouragement, unexpected division or chaos. Attack feels like something pressing against you. When my husband passed away, and then a year later, my brother committed suicide, and then 2 days later, I had to put my dog down. Needless to say, I was experiencing grief. Grief is real and grief is hard. And unfortunately, the reasons pertaining to my brother's death opened up these deep wounds, these strongholds that I had built. But somehow this felt heavier, and it was pressing in on me. It didn't just feel like grief, and it didn't just feel like strongholds. Thoughts would come suddenly and overwhelm me. Thoughts like, you're not going to make it through this. You know you can end this, and it will all be over for you. This is never going to end. You will always be going through this. I felt intense shame and guilt, overwhelmingly all of a sudden, coming out of nowhere. And all I could tell was this was not something I was choosing. It was also stealing my relationship from my sister, who I was living with at the time. So in this moment, it was stealing from me, it was trying to kill me, it was trying to destroy me. And I'm not going to lie, I was struggling with standing firm. But my relationship with Jesus would not allow me to let go. Instead of doing the same thing as I did in the past and running away from God, I kept making decisions to run toward God. I double fisted, clung on to the hope of Jesus' promises, and eventually I stood firm against the attack. I was taking my thoughts captive. I was renewing my mind. I was undoing the strongholds by surrendering my flesh and listening to the Holy Spirit inside of me.